Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Surviving Mars with the Green Planet DLC. It's looking a bit barren and bare at the moment, but join us for another step towards turning this into a lush green paradise. The dispute, your attention is required. An argument between an engineer and a scientist has escalated and is now the talk of the entire colony. The dispute, which profession is more vital to the colonization effort, has polarized the colonists in two different camps. You tried to avoid being sucked into the ridiculous debate, but were ambushed by representatives of both sides on your way to lunch, of all times. With your back against the wall, they ask, in your opinion, Commander, who is more critical for the colony's success, the engineer or the scientist? Commander profile, not inventor. The scientist's work enables the engineer to do theirs. Scientists get morale boost. Engineers lose morale for 10 souls. Commander profile, not hydro-engineer. The engineer puts to practice the theories of the scientist. Engineers get morale boost. Scientists. What the... This is ridiculous. Both roles are vital. Politician, engineers and scientists, like all others on Mars, are parts of a single working system. All our roles are irreplaceable. I can't use that one because I don't have a politician perk. I'm not allowed to, so I've just got to go this. Both roles are vital. I'm just going to do that and hope that that is sufficient. But, it's not ideal, is it? It's definitely not ideal. Right, what do you... Oh. Right, we're getting to the point where we need machine parts. You need machine parts as well. So we have run out of machine parts. There, you. What do you need? You take engineers. Right, I need lots and lots of engineers. You over here. Oh, I can't even build that one until I've got machine parts. Right, so the metals extractor I cannot build until we've got the machine parts. So we'll let the stuff keep building. I need engineers there. And we also want more scientists coming back as well. So we're going to go back to Earth a minute and we're going for a passenger rocket. No specialization. I want scientists. I may as well pick up one or two. I will take an officer as well. I don't want the non-specializations. Right. Scientist. Geologist. Engineers. We need lots of engineers. Engineer. Engineer. How many people going to take? 3 of 7 scientists. Specialists on board. 4 of 8. We'll take all the engineers. I need them. There should be one more. There, right. 8 of 8 engineers I've got. That is all of the engineers. There are no more, apparently. Specialists on board. Matching applicants, 79 of 200. It's because I've removed everybody with flaws at the moment. So I got 1 officer. I got 3 scientists, right. I got 13 people selected. Let's remove the geologist. I got 12 of 12 selected. I've got 8 engineers coming back, 3 scientists, and 1 officer. I'm hoping that'll be sufficient. Right, launch. They're on their way, and they are going to come and populate this dome over here, I'm hoping, because I'll then have engineers being able to work in this factory right here. Very important that they come and work in this factory right here. I will do a double work shift like that. And they require electronic parts to be able to do stuff. So what I'm also going to need to do is I'm going to need to go back to Earth. And I'm going to have to get a cargo rocket. And we're going to want some electronics. We're going to want some seeds. I got 7 seeds in the colony. So 20, 30... 30 electronic parts. I'll take 20 of those. I've got polymers being made, so I don't need any of those. So mostly I want electronics. I'm going to take some machine parts, but mostly we're wanting electronics at the moment, aren't we? So we'll go with 70 of them, and then a few more seeds like that, and we'll go 25 machine parts. Even though I've got a factory that will start to make them, we'll still do it like that anyway. Right, launch that one. So there's 2 rockets on their way over with some much-needed valuable resources. Let's have a little zoom out a minute. Oh, hang on. I went and unloaded a load of this over here, and that did a really good job. Right, so if I go create transport route from here... Oops, auto-saving. Load resource, waste rock. And then I go over here, unload resource, right there. That one will run between the two, so I will speed that up so it's going a little bit faster. And I've now got to wait for the rockets to come back over. I've got the domes here. I've got, you know, so that people can move in. We're going to need to get some additional stuff in here. I'm going to go with home education. We will put a playground in there. We will put... I kind of like the idea of cultivates desired perks in children. I kind of like the idea of using a school as well as a playground. I won't at the moment. We've got a nursery, provides living space for children. All right, we'll put a nursery in here as well. Let's rotate that one. We'll put that one in there. And we will go dome services over here. We'll build a diner. I can go up there. We will build an infirmary on this one. Put you in there. And I want a security station as well. I'll put that one over there. And then a grocer. That one can go there, like that. What else do I want? Should I do a... You know what? I'm going to do a space bar. I'm going to have the space bar because I'm going to have a lot of people living here. So because I've got all of those people living here, I figure that having a bar in here is probably something that's going to help out a little bit.
Sector scanned. Anomaly found.
Ah, ideal. Right, we've got another anomaly found over here. Where is my little scanning machiney doodah? He's over there. There he is. You go and scan that one over there. Like a good boy. And you are unloading a load of rock over here, which these dudes are going to use. They'll come out over here. Look, there we go. See, they're going straight to the pile, and they're going to use that. That's going to speed up the landscaping progress right there very, very quickly. That's
resources are low.
All done with the landscaping. I've got more landscaping going over here. Let me slow that one down a minute. Right, I got 12 passengers. And that one is all of the bits and pieces that we need. So let me just land a passenger rocket here. I'll put you down on there. That one over there is still working. We've got... That's where we're dumping the stuff. They're doing alright with that. Speed you up a minute. Bring in this rocket. As soon as that rocket has landed, I'm going to send it off again. I'm not going to bother sending back any valuable resources just yet.
New colonists have arrived.
Right, the Liberty.
Anomaly analyzed.
Don't allow any exports on board. Just refuel. Refueling is very, very fast, and then they're going to offload the food very quickly. One thing that I do need to do is I want to go...
Research complete.
Not life support. I want to go to a depot there. I want a food depot, and that one's going to go there. Just outside of that dome so that we can load in a load of food to it. I got all of these other bits coming in here. Ooh, have I got a shortage of power? Have I got a power shortage? Power production, 255. Demand, 2... Wow, okay, I do have a serious issue there. Let's let this one keep going. Keep emptying out food. I got 17 on board. Dozer research is done. I got several others. Greenhouse Mars. GHG factory. I can now build my own. Topology AI. Drones work faster on landscaping projects. Put you going. Fuel compression. Rocket cargo space has been increased. I want to put you there. What about that one? Battery drone. Battery capacity increased. That's probably a good one to have. Marching education. That's the one where I can train my own... Yeah, that's one that I do want. I want to train my own people. That, anomaly analyzed, new colonists, low storage, and buildings not working. Okay, now you are ready to go, so launch that one. As soon as that one's gone, I can get that one here. Go on, off you go. Off you trot. In your own time. How long is it? No, there we go. Right. Bring that one back down into here. So I've got a serious lack of power at the moment. I need to build some more power. That's what we need. I need more power coming in. But having those repaired is going to make a big difference. So here we've got all of the repair items coming in. That's given me machine parts and electronics and stuff like that. If I have a look in here, I've now got work shifts going. I'm going to do some night shifts on here. Not enough power. Yeah, I'm aware of that. We'll let everything repair. Batteries are dead. That's on nighttime. There is one thing that I can do. We'll produce 10 more power if opened. Control, click, open all of the Stirling generators. That's just boosted it by 40.
Resources are low.
Production 22, demand 21. I'm already low on
Sector
the machine
scanned.
parts. There's another 20 of them. Right, so I'm still low on power. I've got everything back up and running. It might help once I... You know, if I sort of lower down some of these, maybe I should put some of these offline. Right, turn off, and turn off. There, we put 3 of those offline. That should help the power production. Demand 23, production 342. We got the solar panels going, and those are opened up. So we're now starting to store a little bit of power. That's going to help matters. It's going to make a big difference. Ah, look, now we're talking. I got the ramp opened up. That's much better. That's going to improve things. We'll set that one just going up there in a minute. Let me slow things down a second. I don't want you. I don't want you. New special project. Launch a SETI satellite. Outcome 1,750 million. It does take 30 electronics. Right. We'll wait for that one. I won't do that one just yet. What are you doing? You're gathering... You know, I'm thinking I should stop gathering those and I should get another dome set up so that I can do some electronic manufacturing. I'm also thinking that I should get rid of that dome, that space bar.
Research complete.
No, actually, I could put it in the next dome. That would be alright. We'll see. We'll wait a minute. Right, what did I just get? Stirling generator. I can build my own Stirling generators there. Subsurface heating. Let's work. No, I will go with those. Being able to build one of those is probably a good thing. So let me have a look. The Stirling generator, 20 power production, and that requires polymers to maintain. One of those over there requires machine parts to maintain. Power production is 9.3 with all of the appropriate boosts. Now this one's open, but I don't have an upgrade at the moment. I'm wondering if I will get an upgrade for it later though. Our rocket is ready to go. 30 resources, 30 fuel. Everything is good to go. So that one can return to Earth, and then as soon as it's gotten, well, hopefully as soon as it's gotten away, Liberty number 1 will be able to come along and land. We're getting more and more plants spreading out across Mars. Mostly the lichens over here. Now, we do have a little bit of an issue with the seeds not being spread around. But that, in part, is because these guys have got... drone load at the moment is low, but they're not doing a great deal. They're not running over. They're not taking the seeds away where they should be. Now, I've got a seed thing over there, so they should bring the seeds over to that one. So what I'm thinking is we go to that one right there and we get rid of it. I think I should just ditch it. And instead of having that one, so I want to go infrastructure and salvage. So I want to bust that one. Break that one down completely. And then
Sector scanned.
the drones will hopefully carry that and bring that over this way. But what I was thinking is I could put one of those seed things. We got one all the way over there, which is a long way away, and there's no drones coming to get that one. But what I could do is I could actually go here and then go to storage, depot, like that, and go for a seeds depot. Now, that one there comes out sort of about halfway. If I was to put this one over here, I'm hoping that would be... Yeah, see, that's enough. They're coming over, and that is just in range of the seed depot. And then you come over here, and that is in range of that bit over there easily. And also the seed depot there, that one there. That's actually not going to quite reach that seed depot, but that one will. So they should, in theory, bring the seeds over to here, and they should also get spread out over to that one as well. So, in theory, this should all work. It should all be great. Should all be wonderful. We shouldn't have any issues with it whatsoever, at all, in any way, shape, or form. Now, people in here, we've got 12 colonists that work in here at the moment. I've got 2 engineers and is that a scientist? I think that's a scientist. We've got a security officer. So in there I've got a security officer, but what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to stop some work shifts in there. I don't have in the infirmary anybody at work at the moment, and I don't have anybody working in the grocer either. Over here, the metals extractor, I don't have anybody working in here. So there are people, but I just don't have them coming to work at the moment, which is... It's not an ideal situation to be in. What I'd also like is another dome over here so that we can start getting some additional people going into the dome. But again, it's another one of those things that we're not going to worry about yet, but we will deal with at some point in the future. Now, over this way, I got 12 colonists in there. I got 42 of 42 in there. These are sharing. So they're sharing a sector right there.
Resources are low.
We don't have any resources, but in here, we've got a whole load of engineers who are busy making more of them. So that's good. We do have more resources on their way. That one's going back to Earth. Where's the Liberty gone? I'm not actually sure where the Liberty went. We had the Liberty. Oh, was the Liberty going back home? Cargo rocket. Liberty number 1. Yeah, it went back home. That's why. My bad. My bad. I got confused. Now, this one over here, we're slowly getting through, which means that we'll be able to bring stuff up here. And if we look out over this side, we've now got a mass of rock. We've also got a ramp that goes all the way up here, which means that we are now able to do our research. So let's go with you over here. I want to zoom out a minute. I've got research that I can do up there, and I've got the research bits up here. So I can scan that anomaly there. And then I can go over here, and I can... Well, I will scan that anomaly. We won't do that yet. We'll wait. But, yeah. He's able to get up there, up to the top, and get some stuff up there. We've got concrete down here. We got deep water down there. And everything else is just ticking over quite nicely right now. We're just kind of waiting for things to keep moving. So in here, we've got a little bit of science going. And a little bit of science going in that one as well. Now, what I'm thinking is... Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it generates research. Best workers.
Funding received.
Don't they kind of, like, don't you get, like, some sort of cancelling out when you've got more than one lab working? I think you do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop that work shift altogether.
Sector scanned. Research
and I'm going to start
complete.
a second work shift on here so that we can keep the scientists working around a little bit longer. Logi fungi. Anomaly
The
analyzed.
analysis tells us that we've found iridium-rich sulfides. That's a real rarity on Earth.
Mankind's ingenuity had found a myriad of applications for it, but we focused our plan on a much simpler, more vital role in our growing colony. RTGs. Free energy for everyone. Effect reduces the cost of physics text by 10%. Nice. Right, let's go and get the next one up here. So those will continue to do whatever they're going to do. You, right here, the explorer, you can go and explore that anomaly over there. I've got... Yeah, I'll do it like this. We will scan... I'm going to scan this whole valley up through here. I'm going to work my way through the whole valley up there like that. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Okay, now we will zoom in. And we will also go to our research trees over here. We've got subsurface heating. The Stirling generator is being done. Automated storage. Battery optimization. Drone battery increase. I think we want to be working down the robotics one. Mostly. Soil adaptation. New building farm. Yeah, I think I want to go to that one. Ooh, that's a lot of research. The reason that I want to be working down this one is because I think this is the one that unlocks the drone hubs not needing power cables running to them. I think so. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I think happens. Now, we've got all of that over there, and I still want more of it to move over to this, although this one actually... it's got the materials on it that it needs. We don't need any more. So we're 0.26 on vegetation. We're 12.9 on temperature. We're doing well for both of those. We've got our domes up and running. They're doing all right. We don't have any metal being extracted whatsoever from this one. But, I mean, we've got plenty of metal at the moment anyway, so we don't have to worry too strongly about it. Anomaly analyzed.
We just confirmed the location of a metal-rich deposit. A drilling accident turned to our advantage.
We lost a drilling probe while trying to analyze this anomaly. The signal was suddenly lost, and we got the tingling feeling that we would get lucky with the second one. The operators were extra careful, and the second insertion revealed a vast network of underground cavities beneath the hard rock plate. On top of that, we managed to get it in contact with the first probe, which had fallen through in another section of the crust faults. We used the two probes as triangulation points for telemetry and pinpointed the location of the deposit. Effect, discovered a metal deposit. Right. Let's go up and have a look at this metal deposit. Drone heavy load. Yeah, that's fine. Right. So we have found a metal deposit right there with 1,000 metal in it. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And we come down there and scan that anomaly. So while that's busy doing that, we are looking over here. You're still carrying away the material. Generally speaking, that's working pretty well. It's still going to take a while to do that ramp to get it completely finished, but it's getting there. It's getting there slowly, and mostly I'm sort of looking at the lack of people that we got. Now, what do we got here? Building is waiting for metals to resume. So we have a distinct lack of metals. Right, where's the best metals? I need to be going around, looking at all of these. We got buildable areas. I got underground metals there. More underground metals. Concrete and rare metals. I've picked up just about all of the other metal. It's gone. Up here, I've got there is a lot of metal up on that plateau up there. There, look, it's doing this thing. Again with this. I don't know what this is. What's that? Ooh. Right, there's a load of metals over this end, but it's this bit here that I don't know what this is. So what we're going to do...
Sector scanned.
...is I'm going to do that.
Select a sector to scan.
And I'm going to scan... those sectors over there, and then we're going to go this way like this. so that I get the main valley first. And I want to get that bit that's venting right now. Oh, 82, 157 metal, 14, 20, 82, so 100, right, there's the metal. There's the metal right there. So let me just slow time down a minute, because we've also got this one.
Until today, the only place we'd thought you could find Ice-15 outside of a lab was on an icy planet or a moon. And here we find it on Mars.
Ice-15 is a super dense phase of water ice which is formed in extremely cold and extremely high pressure environments. Turns out that the unique geological history of Mars allowed a small quantity of Ice-15 to form under the crust. Even though we didn't confirm any substantial deposits of water, this discovery would cause uproar in the scientific communities and draw significant attention to our efforts on the Red Planet. Our sponsors immediately provided us with tools to discover more about the effects of Martian geology on the formation of underground ice. We've gained 500 million in funding. Ideal. Right, now, I want the RC transport. I want to bring that one over here. We're going to go create transport route, and I'm going to go right there. With that little lot right there, metals right there, and then we're going to bring that one over here, and we are going to unload the resource right there. It's going to work through that little bit there. So it's going to take a little bit for it to get... Oop, I don't want to do that. Undo that. Speed it up. As well, speed it right up. We'll speed it up to maximum, and we'll let it keep running through. So that's going to bring some more metal all the way up through. We've got... I was looking at that, and I was thinking that's concrete. That's the metal over there. So we're doing all right with metals. We are getting there with the metals, but we haven't got there yet. Now, what are you? You're bringing in food. At the moment, I've got, in the research lab, we've got 3 scientists working in there. And I got that one. This one doesn't have any people in it, this space bar. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to get rid of the space bar. I don't want that one anymore. Salvage the space bar. Bye-bye space bar. And then what I'm going to do is Dome Services, Home, Education, and Research. I want the Martian University. So double-click that and... Social, live from Mars, product geologists, Martian patents, Martian education. Right, I got the terraforming one there. Let me move Greenhouse Mars. I'll remove that one out, and that one. We will put this one in after, and then we will go back to soil adaptation. What are these? More applicants will start to appear on Earth. That's probably a good thing. Engineers and geologists will have plus 10. We'll go for that. Let's get rid of that one. And we'll go for that one. And then we'll go for that one there. So Martian education will be next as soon as they've done the topology AI, which is the one they're working on. Drones work faster on landscaping projects. So we'll remove this, and then we'll be able to put in the Martian University as soon as the university is ready. The general gist of things. You remove the remains of this building. There. I should remove all the rest of them. All the rest of the bits. We've got these guys working hard. Well, as you can see, we're not going to turn this barren red desert into a lush green paradise overnight. But it will eventually happen. But for now, we need to take a little bit of break and get a bit of shut-eye. So if you've enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.